Welcome to Switching Gears. We're your co-hosts. My name's Jaylen Houston.
I'm Jay.
And we're excited to be back with another episode. This is going to be episode 2 of season 1. And just a quick intro to this, Jay is going to explain basically our mission statement of what Switching Gears is.
And I'm going to do that right now. So, welcome to episode 2. We have super dope guest today and a super dope guest host. Our mission statement is, I'm going to make it up right now, is 6 Gears the best.
Basically what we're trying to do here is convey a fun, clean, motivational, and inspirational podcast where people for all ages can enjoy and follow along with and just continue to follow us on our journey. So with that being said, let's dive in.
That was good. I really enjoyed that.
So did you change the...
Yeah, he's good. So listen, welcome to our second episode. This is super dope for us. We actually gained a lot of subscribers, so appreciate anyone who subscribed to the channel, whether it's for the podcast or any of the videos. We do actually have a really dope guest today, NIKKI CORTLAND. For people who don't know her, she's YouTube famous, and she's also part of my Greek fam.
70 plus K subscribers.
Don't hype me up too
YouTube.
much.
I'm gonna hype you up so much.
My God.
It's necessary.
My head is growing right now from the ego.
And
Stop
Trying to float
it.
away right now, huh?
And then we have our guest host, who's also in my fam, Sydney Daniels.
Hello.
The gorgeous Sydney Daniels.
The one and
Hello.
only.
I was
Hyping
about
me
to
up.
say the one and only.
Stop it right now. And so, yeah, we're going to deep dive into NIKKI's YouTube career and all the tea that she has to spill.
We have a lot of tea.
Which is a lot of tea.
I'm excited.
And I asked NIKKI before, I was like, hey, NIKKI, like anything we can't talk about? And she said, listen, we can.
Nothing is off the table.
There it
No
is.
holds bar here right now.
So that's basically what we're going to do. Before that, if you haven't subscribed yet, please like and subscribe the video. Retweet it on Twitter. Go on Instagram. Like our page. Follow the page. You know, everything that YouTube says you do it. Okay? So, Jaylen, you wanna start from here? Or?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, as he stated before, we have NIKKI CORTLAND on.
Hello.
70 plus K followers or subscribers on
Yeah.
YouTube. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the people who don't know you, who have not seen you before. I am a big fan, by the way.
Thank
I
you
just wanna
so
add that
much. Hi, guys. I'm NIKKI. I've been doing YouTube for about 3 years now. I am a broadcast journalism major, and I am from South Florida. So being in front of the camera and doing stuff has been a huge part of my life for as long as I can remember. And I just love doing all this type of stuff and filming and, exposing people and things.
As you can see, we'll get into it later.
We'll get there.
Got some merch to announce a bit later, but we'll save that.
Wait, we have merch?
She has
I have merch.
Oh, dude,
Hello.
you're gonna wait. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her brand.
That's
That's
my
your
merch.
branch.
Yeah, that's my signature
Link
right
it.
here.
Link it.
Yo, I definitely YouTubers do that, so we're linking it also.
It's going to be in the description box. As always, we're going to have the show notes, minute by minute, description clips as well. So stay tuned for that.
Yo, I definitely want one of those sweaters. I'm gonna be super honest.
I'm not
with
even
you.
lying.
You
I
have
do
to
too.
buy one.
No crop top though, right?
No, get your crop top.
Oh, fuck.
I'm
For
definitely
sure.
doing a crop top, bro. I'm gonna be like that.
I'll just do it for a Secret Santa or something. Buy it for someone else. Support the movement.
But before we get into NIKKI, Sid, do you wanna explain to the people who you are?
Oh, sure. I'm Sydney Daniels. I'm Jacob's little in Greek life. NIKKI's big, kind of complicated, but
Yeah, it is.
pretty much here to join and spill the tea.
How'd you end up on the show today?
I called him. I'm like, hey, I want to come on. He's like, okay, sure, whatever.
Obviously, I want my daughter on the show.
Yeah,
Family.
of
How
course you not.
It's a fam thing.
It's a fam thing.
It's okay. We
Yo,
can
Sid
include
is
you.
fierce. And
Oh.
I would love to be adopted, honestly.
You're my.
I know.
She's my spirit animal. We went on a trip together. Where did we go?
Gatlinburg?
Gatlinburg?
Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was a phenomenal trip. But that's besides the point. We're not getting on a tangent because I do that a lot. So
All right, so
besides the
We
point, Jaylen, if you want to proceed with asking the questions.
yeah, back to what I was saying. I am a huge fan. I just recently subscribed to you. I just became. I don't know if you have
I'm
like a
subscribed to
fan
you
base
right now.
slogan
I
or
don't
name.
think I'm
I don't actually, and I've always thought about having like some sort of name for
Yeah.
them, and I haven't found one yet. So
The
So this-
Beanie Babies. You could do that. Ooh.
Oh.
Wait.
I like
yeah.
that.
Yo, trademark.
How did I do
Trademark
that?
that right there.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, Sid. Yo, how would you like to be on our marketing team?
Oh, I mean, sign me up.
It's
Where's
gonna
the
be permanent.
contract?
Yeah, the contract could be up and running in no time.
Good, right? Jesus.
All right, so you love your dog apparently.
I
He's
do.
in every single YouTube
I know.
that you always post. You always have to edit him in, edit him out. Why the hell do you have a lap dog though? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's a masculine thing.
She's the cutest. So growing up, I had a Chihuahua. So
Okay.
when I got my own dog, which was completely what my parents didn't want me to do, but I fell in love with her, and I was able to get her. And then now she's really become such a big personality in my videos, to where people know who she is and literally ask about her all the time.
Does she have her own Instagram?
She does have her own Instagram.
She's the weirdest dog I think I've ever met.
Can I be honest? I literally thought your dog was a boy.
Everyone,
It's
a girl.
I wasn't gonna say
You know what?
anything.
That's so weird.
Since I've met you.
We were.
Until I told Nikki, I swear to God, until like today.
everyone thinks that
No,
she's
we
a
were
boy.
the other day. 10 people came up and was like, "Oh yeah, Bean, he's so cute." We're like, she wears pink all the time. Like, how are you?
I always put her in little
Excuse
outfits.
me, men can't wear pink?
Okay, but like,
Real men wear pink.
Yeah,
You're not wrong, but like, come on, like on a
I
dog,
dress her in like little
you know?
tutus.
Yeah,
I think her and Mika would be like really phenomenal friends.
They really would.
I really think they would. Mika's my dog for people who don't know.
She'll be featured maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna have
Mika
her
should
guest
be-
host. She's-
she
guest
should.
appearance,
She
next
should.
guest host.
She's a bitch, but she's a phenomenal dog.
You know, that was my next question. Can I curse?
Go
Yes,
ahead.
you are allowed.
Okay. No.
Curse in your videos?
Not
No,
really.
she-
No,
I
she
bleep
doesn't.
it.
Yeah.
Listen, when Jaylen said we're a clean podcast, he means clean like
We're
like-
clean to an extent.
No, like the set is clean. Like everything's really
That's
sanitary.
clean.
That's pretty much what he means when he says
not
we're clean.
dirty.
But
Okay, cool.
So what's your current occupation? Like we know you do YouTube, you're pretty big on there, you're pretty big on Instagram too. So do you have a regular job 9 to 5 or
That is my regular job as of right
Okay.
now. That is my only source of income. It's really crazy to think that I get income from doing what I do
how do you get income from YouTube?
from ads.
Like YouTube pays you.
that's fucking dope.
Thank you.
Does it matter? 'Cause I've actually always wanted to ask YouTubers about this.
Yeah.
Which I actually asked your ex-boyfriend about this, which we'll get into later.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, I had.
Yay, that was a jab. That was quick.
Quick
I'm
job.
not
expecting
jabbing.
that so quick.
I'm on Team Nikki, number one. Just I want everyone to know this. Just for state the record. I'm on Team Nikki.
Thank
but
you.
I
He's
did,
not.
Yeah, facts. But I did ask him because I want to know how to obviously we're in the business of YouTube
Right.
as of right now, so I wanted to actually get into the
Content
the
creation.
nitty gritty, content creation, the nitty gritty of how you do make money. So does it matter on how many views you get in your video? Like let's say you have one video did really well. Let's say you got 1 million views a year ago, and people are still watching. You're still making money off that video
You still make money so you get paid
Wow.
once a month.
from YouTube.
Right, from YouTube
Isn't
or
it
from
like
your
a Google check kind of thing?
It's from Google. But now at this point, I'm getting paid from my management company, so I'm not getting a check from Google anymore. It's getting sent to me through my management company now.
Okay, so before you were independent, and now you're saying you signed to someone.
Yes.
And who did you sign with? Are you allowed
Full
to say that?
Screen. Yeah, Full Screen Media is who I signed
Full
with.
Screen Media.
Full Screen Media.
They're
I'm gonna
they're
search that up right now.
That's
Thank you.
huge.
I know.
I'm gonna search this up. I'm the Full Screen.
It's there's what? How many big YouTube?
There's
type
two
of-
really big ones.
Yeah.
Full Screen and Maker. Maker is actually signed with Disney. So
Oh,
that
social
was something,
content for
so that
talent
was
and
something that I
brands.
didn't even want to get into.
That's very tedious. I
That's
could
a
feel
lot.
like it could be.
But there's 2 big companies, and she's one with
That's
one
dope.
of the big.
Did they approach you or you?
Yeah,
approached-
so
Oh,
about 3 years ago, I met one of them at an event, and I kept her card in my wallet. It's literally still in my wallet because I was like, one day I'm gonna email them, and I'm gonna ask them to partner with me. And about a month or 2 months ago, I got an email from them
wow.
wanting to partner with me, and I was shocked. But I've been really excited, and it's of
Yeah,
course
you
it gets
said this.
Wait. Time
it
out.
out.
Is this the Full Screen?
yeah.
Okay, so you're saying they have a few big YouTubers. Let me just let me just go down the list of.
For those of you who can't see the
Oh, you
screen.
can't see the screen. We have FaZe Rug. We have Ninja. Okay, so just a few. Just that's only a few.
Sway, Cody
Sway,
Ko.
Cody Ko. Dude, Omarion.
Omarion.
That's a TBT for anyone who knows who
You
he
got
is.
served. That rain dance was fire.
Dude.
Not an actual rain dance, but he danced in the rain.
They
like
have-
a break
they
dance.
You're like, never mind.
They have-
Whatever.
They have hella people here.
Yeah, they're awesome.
That's fire.
So how does that benefit you as opposed to being independent?
So being independent, obviously, you make all your money on your own. You don't pay anyone to do anything. No one takes a percent. It's literally just you.
Yeah.
But obviously you're on your own. So any type of brand deals that you get, anything, you're on your own. Whereas now I have someone higher up. I have almost like an umbrella over me.
Facts.
So I have brands. A brand might see that I'm with them and be like, we want to work with her. Ooh. Or there's networking events. So yesterday, actually, no, was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday actually, there was like the big full screen Christmas party in LA. It's annoying because I literally leave today, but I missed the big Christmas party.
Oh yeah, I do want to say thank you for taking your time
God,
out.
of course.
She has a flight at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
She's here.
I'm
She's
here.
heading out.
She's heading out right after this, so we caught her just in time. So that just goes to show her dedication, how big she is. So
Yeah, I love you guys. Of course, I wanted to be on.
My heart. So with all this going on, so how has this YouTube and content creating environment helped you or hurt you as well?
It's definitely something where you have to have thick skin. So in the sense of hurt-wise, and I think any girl on social media can attest to this, there's a lot of hate that comes with it. But it's something that I've never even paid attention to.
Yeah, she's good at handling it.
I can't
That's
like
Really good. I'm the one who's jumping on the people in the comments going, why are you saying this? And Nikki has to go through and delete me, like commenting on people. She's like, you have
That's
to
a real
stop.
friend right there.
Yeah.
No, big fat.
Protect
I just want to say the one video you were on that I ever watched. I literally died.
Which one?
Laughing.
Which one?
It was the one where you guys did like your makeup together.
Oh, when I gave
that
you your
one.
jersey.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Me and Hunty watched that one over and over. We were literally dying.
I
don't
love
know,
that video.
I don't know why you haven't started your own YouTube channel.
I say that all the time.
Literally. Like,
I mean, hey.
no, on top of
do
her
people
being
think?
like literally like hilarious and being in like Sydney's world.
Yeah,
which number one should be the name of your YouTube channel. So you're welcome to trademark
Sydney's
that.
World.
Sydney's
Sydney's
World.
World.
That's my title.
But on top of that, your makeup skills are
A1.
phenomenal.
You're just hyping me up right
Obviously,
know.
I have
Like,
my own daughter. Like,
Oh boy.
what'd you do for Halloween? You did like some like.
I did like a
Louis
Louis
Vuitton.
Vuitton. I drew it myself. Oh my gosh. I literally was in my mirror for like 6 hours trying to do it. Everyone's like walking in, like trying to see what I'm doing because everyone was like excited. I'm like, just leave me
Get out,
alone. I
get
was like stenciling it in. That was too much.
Damn,
but-
that sounds dope though. I actually haven't seen that. would
Really?
love to see
I did
that.
it like
Yeah.
the
really cool.
Snapchat filter.
That's
Well, I
crazy.
didn't even mean to. You know what? I had this idea, and then the Snapchat filter thing came out, and I was like,
So they copied you.
yeah, they
you.
copied me.
Sue them.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Just sue
Louis
them.
Vuitton, write me a check.
That's great.
There's something I'm actually like really curious about, and it's like this pertains to obviously like our switching gears is so you started posting videos. We scoured your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I was
God.
on it for like
Yeah,
a
we scoured
couple
it.
hours.
I actually saw like the first ever video you put up. Our second video was like you like with your friends doing Call Me Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like
With the
stop
braces?
motions.
With the braces?
My braces.
Oh, yeah.
It was like stop motions. You would like film little music videos and like
Yeah, that was fire.
So basically, like the old
Vibe.
school TikTok. in a
the
way.
old school TikTok, the old school Musically.
Are you on
I was
TikTok?
OG. I am on TikTok.
TikTok is the move. low key.
Honestly, I'm on it like for like 3 hours before I go to bed every night.
No,
I love it.
I'm saying, are you on it? Like, are you posting videos on
No,
it?
okay,
No.
I put
Sid,
them on
you
private.
have to post
I
videos.
put them on private because it's funny.
I've started posting. I didn't want to do it, and then I was like,
You
all
have
right.
to. You
But,
have
like,
to.
It's
Hopping
gonna
on.
be the next wave. Just wait. It
It's literally-
is.
it's
It was
literally-
a joke. Now it's gonna be like whatever.
I
was
missed
using.
out. I missed out on Vine, and I
Yeah,
refuse.
it seems like the new Vine.
Ooh,
I refuse
my
to miss
heart.
out this time. I won't do it.
So the question I had was, how did it get to like? Was your like your rise to 70,000? Was it like astronomical, or was it like you slowly built it, or like okay, for right now we're putting videos out, right? Let's say we put our first one, it has 400 views, and then we're gonna put another one, maybe it gets 400, 500 views. Was it like that for you, and all of a sudden one blew up, or like you slowly just got more and more and more?
It was mainly where one all of a sudden blew up and everything just started like rolling. Everything. It was my Victoria's Secret video. Not my first one, but my second one.
Okay.
It was like Confessions of a Victoria's Secret Employee, and
I
that
actually
just
did watch that one.
I looked like an
classic.
infant, but that was the one that really blew up. And then randomly other videos would do the same thing. So it just happened recently. My roommate horror story time randomly hit over 1 million out of nowhere.
But like how? Like
It's just like like
Those
a.
just pick up traction.
These are
from
from
it, I
months
assume.
ago.
did you run ads or?
I mean, you put ads in every video, but like it's
The
just-
ads, well, I didn't run ads in the sense of like I made my videos be on ads. The ads are obviously on my videos to get paid.
Yeah.
But I didn't do any sort of marketing for my own brand, if that's what you
That's what
mean.
I'm asking.
Yeah, no,
I guess
it's just
like the title getting like the attention kind of thing. Like what is it? Attention grabber.
Clickbait.
Clickbait.
There you go.
Clickbait
you're
is.
the queen of clickbait.
I love
Yeah,
it.
you're killing the
Oh,
clickbait
I
game right now.
All
love it.
caps.
I'm
The
gonna,
female
caps.
David Dobrik or what?
I wish.
I
I wish. I
would
want
looking like it.
as much money as him. I would be happy as a
Oh,
clam.
yeah, he's freaking rich.
Loaded.
Loaded. Buying his friends' cars and stuff. That's
Nonstop.
I
insane.
know.
I just
Nikki, buy me a car when you get famous.
No problem.
All right.
wait, buy me a cartoon.
Damn,
Want a
I
Tesla?
I want to be
a car.
involved in this too as well. Don't leave me out. Don't leave the granddaddy out. So let me pull this up. Jaylen, do you have any questions you want to ask before? Cause I'm about to deep dive.
Yeah, we are, as you could probably see from the first episode, that he loves the deep dive. And
Yes, I
so
do.
I love that about him.
Appreciate it.
I want to.
What a guy, bro.
Such love.
I want to ask though,
Yes.
what's your ultimate goal in like life? I say life, but in a long span.
Term
of things.
sense.
Long-term sense. for
I'm not
business.
the type of person who sits here and thinks, "Oh, I'm going to do YouTube the rest of my life. This is my job in entirety."
Yeah.
I really want to use this as a stepping stone, as a platform to get me where I want to go. I still want to do stuff with broadcast journalism and on air and stuff, but I really want to use this as almost like building a resume, showing companies that I have the ability to make content, use social media, gain a following, and have kind of like that on-air personality.
Which you've done already.
Which
Yeah, you're
is
doing
kind
a
of what
hell of a
I'm
job.
building. And then, yeah, like some companies now, it's literally just your YouTube link. And that's it. Your name,
Wow.
your
Yeah.
contact information,
Wow, I
and
didn't know
your
that.
YouTube link. And if you don't have that, you're not.
Well, YouTube's like growing so much. Like even in the past like year, I feel like it's just like everyone watches it.
It's even
You know?
growing in esports too.
Yes.
They're starting their own like streamline now.
So-
through Courage.
So Nikki, like, so what you're saying? Okay, what I'm trying to ask is like, what is if you had your dream life, dream job? What would it be?
Okay, well, of course,
Dream
if I
car,
could,
dream house, dream place.
If I could do YouTube the rest of my life and be a billionaire from it, that would be amazing. You know, being
Okay.
able to connect with my followers and do all that
Yes.
type of stuff would be a dream of mine. Obviously, I'm a little more of like a realistic person, but in reality, I would love to just continue doing this, grow my channel to millions and millions. I feel like I don't even really see like an end goal in the sense of like how many subscribers I would want or anything. It would really just be growing it as far as it can go and continue doing it, having a family channel one day. Oh my God.
Family
That's
channel.
mad
That would be so
Goals.
cute.
What's your opinion on the Ace family?
Oh.
Wait, why? Ooh.
Yeah,
Controversy.
I'm not a-
We're not gonna get into
I
it.
love the Ace family.
I'm not a big
Have
fan.
you
I
read
love
the
it.
stuff
I've
about
never
them?
watched
Okay,
them. I just heard their
first of all, fake news. I'm not gonna believe
Nah.
anything I read on the internet. Like,
True.
I can't just take it face value what the people are saying, and I can't just take it face value what they're gonna say. So I just kind of like happy medium. I'm just gonna pretend I don't hear anything. I'm just gonna keep watching and enjoying their videos. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, why not?
I
They're
don't know. I can't.
I feel like that's just like a weird topic to, or not weird, but like, you know, a sensitive topic because it's like what they're blamed for is like kind of intense.
Bad.
Yeah.
What, is there something new tea that I haven't heard?
Probably.
Yeah, if-
I don't keep up with them
I don't
either.
keep up.
So
Honestly, I really don't keep up with like the YouTube drama.
It's
but
kind
like,
of like a bad scenario that everyone's like
we're
flipping
talking
out
like we're
about.
talking about like bad.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
criminal.
some
Yeah.
recent stuff about something
Like-
in Miami.
That's
It's like
that's the
a
Yeah.
basketball player. and
Miami.
stuff like that. Yeah, I heard
The
it's
homeland.
Really,
That's the tea, yo.
South Florida is notorious for a lot of stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
No
grew up
shots,
there.
no shots don't.
Yeah.
No, definitely shots
Home.
thrown, but the shots are deserved. You know what I mean? Like,
Well deserved. All right, so as we continue on to the second part of the topic about the roommate horror stories and your
Oh.
story times.
Oh my God.
Are all of them real?
They are.
Like, all of them
And-
are completely authentic,
Yo.
100%.
So what's crazy is there are so many times where I'm sitting there and I'm like, I cannot think of something to film. What story time? I'm like, what has happened to me that I can think of? And so many people tell me, make it up. Why don't you just make it up? And I physically don't think that I could keep up with a story making it up. Like I couldn't, it's hard enough to tell a story when it really did happen because
Yeah.
you're sitting there trying to remember every little thing. But no, yeah, my old roommate, she was insane. She had a cat that was constantly out. She did some criminal things as well. And people were breaking into our house because of that. We had to call the police twice because of her. She was
Just off the
interesting.
walls.
Off the wall. We would
That's
have
insane.
screaming matches for her to get kicked out. And yeah, I have said her name in a video on accident. So at this point, people already know her name.
I don't know it,
Wait,
so
do I
let's
know
leave
her?
it. Let's leave it that way.
Her name's. You don't, I'm sure.
wait, was this before you were in?
At the retreat.
Were you in Zeta yet?
No. My freshman year of
Oh,
college.
okay, yeah, no, I definitely don't know her.
No. So I said it in a video on accident. Normally I would leave everything and I left one. And of course, the second I left one, everyone was commenting, oh my God, if you said her name, you said her name, you said her name. And I was
Of
like,
course, everyone picks up that one
I was
little
like,
mistake.
yeah, well, here
That
we
comes
are.
with the fame.
Do you have Instagrams dedicated to you? Do you have an Instagram fan
Did you
page?
fan
one.
pages?
I've seen 2.
Okay.
I've seen 2 of them.
Wow.
Isn't there a Twitter
That's
one?
crazy,
Or am I
bro.
making that
And you
There
still don't have a
was.
blue check yet?
I know.
You should just try
Wait,
to
why
get
don't
that
you have a blue
verified.
check?
You know you can get it verified,
I
right?
probably could, but I mean, I don't really care.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Like send that to Instagram? Like
Yeah.
your name?
Yeah, you
kinda
send
thing?
it through Instagram, and then like you have to send them your like driver's license. It's like a whole process
Oh,
just to
really?
verify it to you and just to get a blue check.
I mean, hey.
I mean, it's
It's
dope
kinda
when
worth
people
it.
see it. Yeah, I mean, it's exposure right there.
Yeah.
Switching gears is gonna have a blue check.
Yeah, well,
Wait on it.
Just wait on it. So moving on. So like you said, like all your story times are pretty much authentic.
They really
so
are.
how often do you just come up with this stuff and like, oh, I should talk about this, or like how often do you get fan feedback where they're like, you need to talk about this, I want to hear advice about this and stuff?
So
like
a lot of the times I may mention something from a different story time. I'll be like, oh God, that's a whole different story. And they'll be commenting like, wait, we want to hear it. I think one time I said something about I cheated on story time and everyone in the comments wanted to.
that. Oh, we're gonna get into that one. I've watched.
I
plenty
found out
of
new tea that I don't even know if I can release yet about
Yes, you
that.
can,
Wait,
honey.
about the one I know?
Yeah, like brand new. I haven't even told you yet.
Can we expose his name?
Can this
I
be
don't know.
exclusive?
This
Can
man.
this be
Wait,
exclusive
I actually.
news for the
Wait.
Switching Gears
I just want to say
podcast?
something. I stalked this man's page. Does he already have a new girlfriend?
That's the tea, actually.
That's the whole issue here.
Do you want me to spill
Wow.
it? I can
Okay,
spill
wait,
it.
wait, wait,
We're
wait.
gonna
All
save
right,
it. We're
all
gonna
right,
save it
all
for the
right,
next one.
all right.
I definitely want to do because I met this kid and actually like he was pretty nice to me. Can't even lie. He was actually very nice to me. But if you're not nice to my G little, then I don't like you. So,
Facts.
but we'll get
Respect
into this.
women 2019.
Yeah. Well, no, respect women always.
Well, always.
Jaylen.
But I mean, I'm trying to get the hashtag started. But come on,
yeah.
I grew up around all women. All right, I got
like 10 days left.
damn caught.
So basically, we have people.
So what
we have
camera
our,
do you use?
we have our guests laughing in the background. Cut that out. Okay, so-
Oh, I remember that from Full House. It was like,
Yes,
cut
it
it out.
is.
Oh,
Yes, it
loved
is.
that. Cut it out.
Shout out Juice.
Anyhow.
He taught us that. He brought it back.
I love Full House.
Do you wanna get your questions out before we deep dive into the tea?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't have really that many more. That was actually a real question. What kind of camera do you use? But
I use a Canon 80D as my big camera, and if it's a vlog camera, I use a Canon G7X. So
Good
it's
quality.
A little
smaller or
fancy.
bigger, depending on what exactly I'm doing.
fire. And so, are you ever afraid of any major backlash? I know you had some big ones, such as Victoria's Secret and Petland and stuff like that. Like, how
I'm
do you?
getting a fish. All because I got a
Oh, wait,
fish.
what?
Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused.
I got like it was insane. The video where I got a fish has over 1 million views. Don't know why. It's my most viewed video on my channel.
Okay, so you went to Petland. And you
I
got
went
a fish.
to I went to
No.
like just like PetSmart, Petco, like whatever. I was looking
Hole
for
in the
just like
wall
a goldfish.
Like just a.
Was it like for the video or like you just
Yeah,
wanted
for the
fish?
video.
She
I
just
was
like I'm gonna get a fish today. Or
This
whatever.
was my
Okay.
freshman year before I had my dog. I was like, I'm gonna vlog me getting a fish. Thought it was the stupidest thing ever. I really thought it was like I was like, this is so stupid. And people freaked out that I got a fish from PetSmart and that I didn't go to a breeder.
I've never heard of a fish breeder. I'm just gonna
Don't
put that out
goldfish
there.
like die
It's a
in
goldfish.
2 days?
I'm confused. So your subscribers
Or anyone. I mean, it could be any. They could probably didn't follow me.
commented on your video
Yes.
claiming what
Freaking out
animal
abuse,
because
basically.
you took it
Because
you
I was
bought-
going to like PetSmart and Petco to get my fish.
as opposed to getting a goldfish from a breeder.
I don't even know where you'd go to find a
I'm
breeder.
gonna search this up. I'm gonna search up goldfish breeder.
Yeah,
That's a real thing.
I know this. Listen, I know this is a tangent, and I know I wasn't getting on tangents, but I'm really curious.
I didn't know
Are
they
there such
existed
things as
either.
a goldfish breeder? Wow, there
I've-
really is.
King koi and goldfish.
And I do not
learn
have
now.
the fish anymore. If anyone's curious.
So
Fish are
you-
gone.
Switching
you're
gears.
just
Switching gears
traumatized
only
from that.
exclusively buys from breeders. I just want to put that out. And all of Nikki's followers, we buy from breeders. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can follow us.
Completely certified, 100%
Wow, these
licensed.
are really expensive goldfish.
See?
They're in stock.
How much?
$25 for a goldfish.
I can get it like $5
For a
though,
chocolate
at
pom-pom.
Petco.
Chocolate pom pom.
So, I want to ask.
I'm naming this video the Goldfish Chronicles.
So I'm an emotional guy. My closest friends will say so, myself, or themselves. How do you handle this negativity? Because I don't know. I'm trying to be a content creator. Obviously, that's why we're making Switching Gears. How do you handle it?
I think the main thing is to, whenever there's something negative, try to find something positive to go back with it. So anything negative that someone is saying, kind of just don't really pay attention to it, or try to think of a way of turning it positive or turning it into something better. Sometimes people really do give positive criticism. It's rare. Normally it is just mean stuff about
Yeah,
the way you look or, you know, what you're wearing. And you just really have to not let it affect you and kind of make it like just take your positivity and put it onto that.
So you see that and you're like, okay, something negative, I'm doing something good.
Right. You know, if it's
enough.
affecting someone in that way and they really feel the need to comment something
100%.
negatively, then clearly I am making an impact somehow. So, you know, any publicity is kind of like good publicity.
Yep.
Big facts. 100%.
Do you get any negativity or backlash from being one of Nikki's closest
honestly,
friends?
I get like, hey, you look like Cara Delevingne in every single
Big
comment.
facts.
That's
Yes.
what
Every
what
comment.
The whole thing is pretty much every single time
You see-
I'm in her videos.
You said she looked like Miranda Cosgrove. I think
I
she.
did say if she dyed her hair like Miranda Cosgrove, I think you could
No,
play
I
the
think
part.
she looks like Cara Delevingne, like 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
If I'm being honest, I don't know who that is. Please do not shoot the messenger. Please.
my goodness.
I just simply
She's that
don't
girl
know who
from
that is.
what was that movie? Was it Paper Towns?
Oh, Paper Towns? Okay, I know.
Look,
See, I'm good with
Yeah.
faces. I'm
Yo,
good with faces.
I got you, bro. Check this out. Cara.
Everyone says
I don't even know how to spell
her
her name.
and
First
Chloe
one
Grace
right there.
Moretz. I'm like their baby. Like,
Yes.
You know, mix.
100%.
Not the pixie cut.
Definitely the pixie cut.
Oh, yeah,
me
you
and a
do.
pixie
Yeah,
cut.
that's
Yes.
a,
Yeah.
you can play her stunt double for sure.
Yeah.
Stunt
Alright.
double.
Hire me. I'm down.
That's
The
dope.
eyebrows. Yeah, phenomenal.
100%.
eyebrows.
Phenomenal.
All right, so we
This podcast
definitely.
just about hyping me up. I swear. Like
Yeah,
actually,
she's loving it right
I
now.
am. I'm loving it.
I love Sis positivity. You have to come on this
energy
podcast
is
more
radiant
often. I'm gonna be
right
real
now.
honest with you.
So, Slazzy's favorite part of the show, the
tea
tea
time.
time. The tea time.
So
Deep diving.
my dear,
We're gonna be talking
Granddaughter.
about all
Hi.
of that.
my dear granddaughter.
Tell them the topic. The topic.
Well, we have multiple topics here. We're gonna deep dive into number one. I wanted to make sure it was cool with her before, so I called her about her relationship. Number one, because it was a YouTube relationship.
It was very public, yes.
Very public.
Was that your most public relationship?
Yeah.
Would you say?
It was definitely the most public just due
Public
to the
like to people you don't know kind of thing, right?
just in the sense that we both did YouTube. So the second
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I would post something, people knew who he was. Second he posted something, it was on a much bigger platform than
Yeah.
anything
just
else.
dating anyone? Okay.
Right.
Just the simple terms of things.
Yeah.
at
Right.
that
So
point.
we're gonna be talking about that. We're
Lovely.
gonna be talking about
Love that.
how you your experience at Jake's Paul's house.
Love him.
Whatever. Yeah. I mean, he's super
big
dope.
Team 10 fan over
Big.
here.
Huge.
Big LA girl.
We're gonna talk about we honestly basically I went through her whole channel. And
So rip me a new one.
Yes. No. I would never do that. I'm always on your side. Number one, and number two. I mean, I want this to be a positive experience.
Of course.
So
Can I say before he starts this, we literally had a phone call yesterday. He called me. He's like, "Listen, I talked to her yesterday, so like I know you're coming up with the script for the show.
Don't come with heat.
Just don't come with too
bro.
much heat to make her uncomfortable, where she wants to storm the hell out the door, and our podcast is over."
Nikki
So I
can
really had
handle
to
a
come
lie.
in here.
no,
Be
I know.
surprised.
This is what I do.
But I don't want to you're my granddaughter. You know, I'm trying. I'll protect you.
See, I didn't have to know all that. I would have just reamed her ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Would have left you crying. Never going there again.
So, in the spirit of always spilling the tea.
Oh, love it.
We need teacups, something.
Ooh, that's actually a great idea.
6 gear on it.
We can have
I'm
a
coming
segment.
with good ideas
I'm
today.
telling you,
Look at
that's
that.
it. You're hired. I'm hiring after this podcast.
I'll take the
100%.
job. I'm down.
You're killing it.
We're about to get like a full tea set, switching gear, sell
Ooh.
it, and we're gonna be like, listen, like with little our pinkies out, like we're about to spill the tea type vibe.
Yeah, I
So-
love that.
Hit me with it. I'm ready.
First of all,
Yep.
would you like to say his name?
I mean, yeah. Here's the thing, and
Wait,
I was.
I don't want to say his real name. We can say his weird ass
But-
YouTube name.
No.
Yapatingy Boogie Diggy. Is that how you say it?
Can I say it?
How do you say it?
Yappy Twan Twan, right?
Yappy Twan Twan?
Yeah.
Yappy.
Here's
That sounds,
the
that
thing.
sounds like that name you would call your. You know what I mean? That sounds like Yappy. My Yappy Fwang Fwang. Like what does that even sound like? No offense. I'm just like offense, but like, yo, what type of name is that, bro? Like, you literally could have named your channel anything, adventure stuff, or I go
Yappy
fishing
Twan Twan.
sometimes,
Right.
or I cheated on my ex, like, but you had to name it Yappy Kwang Kwang or Yappy
Kwan Kwan.
whatever, dude. Like,
My cheeks hurt. Here's the thing about the whole name situation that I was actually talking to my mom about earlier. We dated. I'm not saying anything that's a lie. I'm not saying anything that's incorrect.
Facts.
So me
Yeah, we want
saying
no
his
lies.
name, there's nothing wrong with that, if that makes sense, because He's a human, right? We were.
He's a human being.
He's a human being. It's weird to not, he did something wrong, and people should be held accountable for what they do.
100%, 100%.
So on my channel, I try to keep it a little less. Don't use his real name or
But
whatever.
here we're gonna spill it
But
all.
here we're switching
But-
gears. So you can do
Switching
whatever you
gears.
want.
But it's okay. So whatever you want to call him, his real name, his
His real name is
Tristan.
Tristan.
Oh, I was about to say Tyler. That was awkward.
Yappy
Close enough.
His real name is Tristan. Where did I meet him?
semi, right?
On our
it
Zeta
was
event.
It was on a sorority event.
Yes.
I think that was the first time I met him. Correct?
Yeah.
I assume so. I
Yes.
wouldn't see a different
Probably, 'cause
time.
I think I met him that same time too. That was my first time meeting him, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
I met him.
And I brought you.
I remember.
Was this last year?
Yes.
Yes.
I was actually
So
there
literally
last
a year ago. Basically a year ago.
That was a fun semi, by the
was
way.
fun.
It was lit. Yeah.
So I met him. We have a conversation. I actually have Snapchats of him on my phone. Super. We actually had a great.
After.
We actually
us-
we had a great time. No, we actually had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Super nice
Yeah.
kid. Super nice kid from what
From,
I
at that point.
from
At
what
that
I knew.
point.
From my
outsider's
perspective,
point of
from my
view.
perspective, like he was super nice to me. I was super nice to him. 100%. We had a time.
100%.
But then
Dun dun dun.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
he so you guys take me to the timeline. So I met him on the semi. Take me on a little
From what I
story
knew
time
back
right
then
now.
or from what I know now?
Just
From
semi
before
on.
to
Semi on and how you found out things. I want you. You story time on your YouTube.
Yeah.
It's story
right
time,
now.
Nikki.
Put it
All
out
right,
there.
let me get in my story time zone. So yeah, from
where's your
semi.
teacup?
I don't have one.
I can't.
Girl, okay, well, you gotta use my teacup
Alright,
for the
deal.
tea.
You have an imaginary one here.
Boom.
So
Nice. Spilling
my
all the
goodness.
water.
So, long story short as possible, even though it will still be long. I took him on semi. We were dating since about, I want to say it was April-ish is when we met. And semi was back in like November of last year. So it was a decent amount of time at this point. And he was here for EDC. He was here for semi. He was here for about a month, from like the 8th of November to like the 18th.
With you the whole time. Too.
Yeah, staying with me, staying at my
wow.
apartment.
Okay.
Yeah.
From
Oh,
like,
damn.
yeah, because he didn't live here.
He only knows like kind of Nikki.
Is he from like the West Coast?
He lives in Georgia.
Okay, so not too far.
He was here from like the 8th to the 18th, and then left on the 18th. About maybe like a week and a half later, things started to get a little weird. I was like, "What's going on?" I'm very confused.
Weird in terms of like what him texting.
Stop talking.
stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was
Yeah.
like we weren't
The
talking
classic-
as
the classic
much.
signs.
I was just very confused, and of course, I'm not stupid. I knew what was going on. He came to my house, drove down from Georgia, on December 8th, actually, and the dates play into this. That's why I'm saying that. December 8th.
Got the receipts.
I got receipts. December 8th,
that's
he
always the
drove
worst.
down and broke up with me. And then
He drove all the way down from Georgia to break
he
up
was
with
here
you.
for a wedding. He was in Florida for a wedding, to give him that benefit of the doubt. But
So
whatever.
so you were just kind of like the drive by. It was like a
Yeah,
drive by.
it was like, hey, by the way,
hey,
it's over.
breaking up, bye.
Gotta go back to
That's
the family
hurtful.
wedding.
That is hurtful.
So, I'm not gonna get too much into like the reasonings of that he said, but they were all lies, just to sum it all up of
Okay.
the reasoning. And then about maybe a week or 2 weeks later, his really good friend, who I've gotten to know and meet, was on live on Instagram. And on live, he like added Tristan into it, and Tristan was talking about this story way back in November.
While you were dating?
While we were dating in
Okay.
November, and starts talking about his now girlfriend, that they were like seeing each other in November.
Suspicious.
We didn't
Damn.
break up, like I said, till December.
Wasn't that semi time?
Right.
Oh wow.
So
Whoa! So while he was in Orlando, on
he
summer
was definitely
tour-
talking to her.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's okay. Sorry.
So long story short, now the new tea. Do you want the new tea that I just found out?
Yeah.
110%. This is
You don't know it yet.
exclusive.
Like,
This is
I haven't-
exclusive
So-
from switching gears.
Exclusive. I haven't said this to anyone.
Yeah, you haven't told me.
Basically, I was on. Oh, sip the tea. Good. It's boiling.
Let me borrow.
Duh. Yeah. So about less than a week ago, I want to say, it was on Thanksgiving, actually, the 28th of November. I was on my Explore page on Instagram and clicked on a picture. Didn't realize what it was at first, but it was their year anniversary post on November 28th.
Ooh.
We didn't break up
Awkward.
until
Ooh.
December 8th.
So they are claiming that they've been dating since last year, November 28th.
And you guys.
I had
ended
no idea.
things.
And does she know about you?
Probably, possibly.
She will now.
She will now.
Hello.
Yo, I really don't want to get home right.
You know, right?
I'm gonna have so much.
In that boundary.
I
Yo,
mean,
I'm gonna
he's-
have so much bad karma.
I guess.
No, I mean, he-
We're already here. We might as well just.
I mean,
keep
no,
going.
it's out. It's literally.
He
It's
did it to
out, sorry.
himself.
There's one thing that we're gonna say about switching gears, and that is like we're gonna throw this like out unedited. Like whatever is said, and so be it. Like you know.
We're still aiming for fun and motivational
Positivity.
But
Yes, yes.
This is not the real us.
No, 100%. Like it's just when we have guests like Nikki on who have
Downhill. All downhill.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying she has drama, she has tea. We obviously want to spill that drama and tea, but we are gonna have a lot of motivational, creative, fun,
Positivity.
clean, positive stuff. But like, I mean, we just can't shy away from this, bro.
no.
Yeah, this is huge.
Listen, as long as you share the karma with me, bro, I'm good, bro.
We dap me up, so the energy already flows.
Facts, big facts.
We're here.
Okay, so
Yeah, so that just happened recently.
that just happened, and you don't give a flying fudge.
No, I mean, at first I was going to say something to her in the sense of like, hey, I just really want you to know like this was going on. Almost like a girl to girl. I
Type
felt
vibe, yeah.
bad.
Yeah, 100%.
But then I thought, okay, wait, what if she knew about me and like broke us up?
You should have just sent her a get well soon card.
Oh, I
Ooh.
should with like a little balloon.
Adrian, how you did
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
I watched the podcast. What do you mean?
yo,
the
Sid,
trooper
I
right
swear
here.
to God, Sid, you're hired, bro.
Oh.
I'm drawing. Hey,
I love
draw
it.
up the
Stick around
contract
with
right
us.
now. Go draw it up right now.
The printer's in the back. We're ready.
Love it.
Big
Ready to
facts.
sign. Give me a pen.
So, this guy,
Yes.
Tristan Yapatungatingatang,
Yep.
Um,
That's it.
he is a YouTuber.
Yep.
He has. Let's see how many followers he has. I kind of want to deep dive into this kid.
I
Because
want to say he has a little over 500K, but I don't remember exactly.
I want to.
What content does he make? Like,
Fishing.
Fishing.
Oh wow, cool.
He just like
And that's why I said like he could have named his channel like Gone Fishing or like
Yappy
or like
Twan
Hook and
That's what
Bait,
we
but he
got.
named his name Yappy Cooking Kong Kong. Like I don't know like how to even say it. I'm just gonna keep saying it wrong. Okay. Actually,
Okay.
See, I'm sure you know Tristan, but like it's not gonna come up. Watch this. Yappy Twan. Look at that. I spelled it wrong. It still came up.
Brother.
Oh.
So, scuba diving, 628K subscribers. Yo, guys, we have people in the
Our
background,
production
team and guests, and they are ruining the whole set right now.
All your fault.
But it's all good because this is switching gears, and we're gonna switch gears right back to Yappy Toon Teen Twan Twan.
So as he's pulling up his fishing
Videos.
extravaganza,
This stuff actually looks pretty cool. I can't even lie.
No,
Scuba diving,
I've
golf
actually
course,
watched
pound
his
fun,
videos. He does
3,800
kinda
in golf balls.
No,
I'll appreciate that.
Deep dives and gets like phones and kind of stuff. which is
Yeah,
kinda
it's definitely
but-
cool. I have no hate towards that or what he does or anything like that.
It's just he messed up.
Just
I'm
as a
not
human
sure we have
being,
an
maybe
issue.
not the best. Maybe not the best life choices.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
yeah, no, his stuff is really cool.
yeah, no, I definitely fuck with like what he puts out, and I actually thought like he was a super dope kid,
He was.
but
Until.
but like, so basically like everything that like he told us and like when we met him, because I remember I actually like, I'm not sure because I had drank prior to like when me and him like met, like being this
little bit.
no just a little just to be 100% honest,
Yeah.
and like I remember we were at Stag at
Yeah.
there's a local bar here at UCF.
R.I.P. Stag by the
Yeah,
way.
R.I.P.
Stag.
And we were like having a conversation about YouTube, and then we're having a conversation about you. I'm like, hey, like how'd you guys meet? He gave me the story about how you meet. Don't remember what he told me, but
It's okay. Irrelevant.
yeah. And then he basically was like, yeah, like she's a super good girl. We're gonna do YouTube together. Da. And so it seemed like he had plans.
Oh yeah.
like with you.
Oh, he would tell me that kind of stuff too all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you talk
think
about
he
it.
really did care at some point. I think he really did love me at some point. And then I think something just flipped a switch and went the opposite way.
Damn.
That's crazy. I just like it's like hard to like think about like.
Maybe it's fame. I mean, fame
got
does
to
that
him.
to you. A couple DMs from some verified blue checks and
But
There you go.
but isn't this
Done.
like isn't this girl he knew before you, correct?
It was his ex.
His
was his ex.
ex-girlfriend.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did we not touch on that?
It was
Nah,
his
you
ex-girlfriend
did mention that.
that he got back with. Yeah.
So he got back with.
The ex.
I really wonder if she like knew all this.
I think so. He posted me on social media. So my guess is that
but
she
maybe
saw me.
she didn't know who you were.
I think she just saw a girl and thought, hell no, and slid right back into his DMs. And then he was
100%.
probably like, oh my God. And I think
Girls
that's
are
what
crazy.
happened.
Do that.
From that, in a positive changing note.
Yes, please.
Motivational.
Please.
Yeah.
Motivational.
Let's
I want
come
some
back to the
motivation
topic.
right now.
From that, I've really grown and I've really learned about myself more. I've had this year to really be by myself.
In terms of what?
In terms of what I want in a relationship, how someone should be treated, the signs to look for that maybe something's not
Would you
right.
date another YouTuber?
Yeah. I would definitely date another YouTuber, but there would be a lot of things that would have to be
Are you
different.
single now, currently?
1,000,000%.
She's
Get her up,
sure
boys.
of it. She is sure of it.
Very sure of it.
Switching gears, all our 150 subscribers. if you're single, an adult male, you have to be good looking
And mature.
You have to be
Mature.
mature, and I swear to God, if you're not loyal,
Bye.
We'll beat your ass.
jump in Nikki's DMs, all right?
Yeah,
And subscribe to her YouTube channel, because if you haven't, I mean,
You
you're
should.
shot.
You'll get hooked onto it very quickly. Trust me, I did.
I just talk a lot.
People like all the time will randomly be like, "Oh, I just like binge watch all your videos to you," and you're like, "Okay."
I mean, that's what me and
thank you.
Jaylen did. So
Literally,
like,
we did that.
I don't want to
Really?
like call
Imagine
ourselves
during
I'll be a
recruitment.
fanboy.
During
We did that.
recruitment, one girl who came through saw Nikki walking, and she goes, "Oh my gosh!" To the girl who was talking to her, I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's NIKKI CORTLAND."
Like, she got really excited.
No,
Yeah.
she didn't.
Yeah. It was really sweet.
Wow,
I thought it
that's
was,
awesome.
yeah, I thought it was the nicest thing.
Okay, really quick, because
Yes.
we're trimming down on time.
Got it.
It's something I really, really wanted to ask, because I do watch your videos. I see all your relationship stuff. I'm a big relationship guy myself. So I just want to ask, do you really believe that your soulmate and the person you're going to marry are two separate people?
Yes,
Oh,
I do.
This is something he actually like brought up to me. He was like, "Wow, like I need to ask her this question because it means a lot to him."
I do. So,
Why is that?
I don't even really know, because I feel like your soulmate is someone that may have popped into your life that you connected with, but it wasn't the right time, and it just didn't work out, and you go your separate ways.
Well, would that be your soulmate if it happened that way?
Yeah, because you still
Yeah,
could have
right?
connected in a certain way, but then the person you marry could just be that person
Yeah.
for you.
See, I also think with that, I feel like a soulmate could be like your best friend too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't
that's
think
true.
it has to be.
But why can't it
a
be both?
relationship.
Do you not
It
believe?
can.
You don't. Okay, that gives
The
me
few
hope.
lucky ones might have it be both.
So do you,
Not I.
Do you think you met your soulmate?
Yeah, I do.
Was it?
We won't say names.
No.
Please, don't. We're not about to be.
I'm just
We're
making
not about to
sure.
get her exposed, which
No,
we're about
no.
to get to as well.
But no, it was not him, just to clarify.
Yeah.
So if you think you met your soulmate,
Right.
is this person in a relationship?
Yes.
Oh, so respect.
So it's just something that
No exposing there.
Yeah,
No,
no,
100%,
and,
no,
and it's
100%.
all love with that too.
Yeah.
They're in a relationship. They're super happy, and I'm really happy for them. But I do think that was my person. But I do think I'm gonna have my person when I marry someone.
Yeah.
Does that? It's just two different things.
So you define. I'm gonna let Jaylen, because I know Jaylen has a strong opinion about this. You define what your soulmate as someone who's
Yes.
you guys are exactly alike, or you guys were meant to be with each other, but it just wasn't the right time.
Right.
Well, I feel like okay. Can I touch on this? Because
Yes, please elaborate.
So Jennifer, she's like my other little. Me and her have talked about this. I met her, and instantly, we knew we were gonna be best friends, kind of thing. So I would feel like I would
Like, all
consider
girls do
her.
that, though.
I feel like all girls
Yeah.
are just
Like,
big
not-
on
Like,
yes,
astrology
but it was
and
like,
all
I
that.
met her
I love
like-
astrology.
anyone out.
Yeah,
I feel like
I've
girls are
noticed
just like,
that as well.
I like you. We're best friends now. Like,
No, but I totally understand that, but I feel like it was just something that I've never experienced when I met her. So it was just very I would definitely consider her if there's multiple soulmates, I don't know, her definitely one of them.
Interesting.
And I would consider Nikki that too. Me and her connected
Instantly.
in a second.
yeah, I remember,
They're both my littles.
I remember you talking about her, and you.
Another thing that I did not agree with about your relation, what is it? A mukbang?
Mukbang.
A
Mukbang.
Yeah.
I don't know what a
Mukbang,
have
tomato,
no
tomato,
idea.
Basically,
whatever.
just eat Chinese food. She gets paid to eat
Not
Chinese
Chinese food. It could be
Or
anything.
Asian, or any food. Actually.
Any food.
It's just called a mukbang. And you just
Honestly,
talk
you
to the
guys should
camera.
bring that into the podcast.
Yeah,
One
you literally
podcast.
just eat.
Just
Okay,
get a big
dude.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
The six gear team one. We're doing a mukbang.
Okay,
for
first of all-
that podcast. All right.
Are we saying this right? I don't want to be culturally yo, you guys are
Mukbang.
uncultured.
I think it's
mukbang.
mukbang.
Mukbang. It's
Mukbang. You
Right?
sound like you're saying it right.
Yeah, you do sound like you're saying.
I'm just trying here. Maybe, hopefully.
I think
it's
a
like a
good idea.
tomato situation.
Yeah,
Got you. So
probably
you,
isn't, but we're gonna just say it is.
You said that you don't believe that guys can actually just be friends with pretty girls.
I know.
I do not agree with that.
I don't agree with that
because
100%.
I have a lot of friends, girlfriends that are beautiful, and I
Yeah.
am just friends with them. I don't think about ever wanting any type of anything.
Right. I do have
So why
a
do you
best
say
guy
that?
friend. I have a best guy friend. He just went on me like to my semi-formal. Like we're so close and we're literally just best guy friend and girl. I don't know. That was not English. But I have found that when I go to LA specifically.
That's a whole different coast.
See, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like it's like different breeds of men.
There are
if
different
I wanna say that.
breeds.
Like
That's
some can
for sure.
totally have like girlfriends for sure, but like some have like no intention of that in a
I
way.
feel like-
Do you know what I mean?
I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like-
there's definitely guys are,
yeah,
are,
I feel
like
like it just
snaky
depends
like
on the
that.
guy.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like when you meet them and their first intention is something more, that's all that it is.
That's all
So
it
if you
takes.
go in as a friendship, then that's like you'll probably just be friends.
Yeah.
But if it goes in with this guy is trying to get your number and then you're like, no, let's just be friends, like it's not gonna happen
Right.
at all.
Okay, that makes sense.
So a little bit more sense.
Getting to talk to you now. I saw that on the one of your
Jaylen was
posts,
like,
and I'm
nope.
like,
Yes.
oh hell, I gotta write this down.
I feel like I
We
just
gotta
like
talk about
spew
this.
things on my channel that sometimes I'm
It's
like,
great. You kill it. Speaking of the West Coast, I
Yes.
saw that you got tattooed at Tana's party.
I
out
did.
there.
Tana Mongoose.
Mongoose, Manjanu, Mongoose.
There's another. Why does everyone have so many complicated like names? Like
Yeah,
don't
sure.
know.
Yappy is complicated. If you look at it,
we have mukbang. Like
Yeah, we got a big complicated.
we need like a
swear speech.
vocabulary list at this point.
yeah, 100%.
But yeah, no. So I got to go to her birthday. Just through friends.
Is
I
this
don't
the same like party Jake Paul party?
No.
No,
These are
whole
two
different thing.
separate
Oh, wow.
occasions.
two separate things. Jake's
It's been
thing.
a 3 separate things.
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. Jake's thing was it was the designer's birthday party, the rapper designer.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was his birthday party. That was the original.
Yeah.
And he sang the song "Have No Fear" like 10 times. And so that was the first party, and then the second one was Tana's birthday, her 21st birthday party. MTV threw it, so it was really nice, really cool.
She has like an MTV show, like out
Yeah,
on
she
YouTube
did.
kind of
She
thing.
does?
Yeah, they
It's
like
over
filmed
now.
like her. Yeah,
Isn't
it's
there like
over.
hella drama with her and like some makeup thing?
There's always drama with her.
I don't even know.
There's never a time that she does not have drama.
Exactly.
The most recent drama though.
With
have you-
Jake.
and Alyssa.
What?
and
Oh,
all that
Alyssa.
stuff.
I
That-
love
I haven't heard
Alyssa.
this.
It literally happened yesterday.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's happening like now, honestly.
What?
I don't really
What?
know what
Wait.
you're talking
Talking about this yesterday.
You were telling me.
Do
you were
a
telling me
brief,
about
like-
she's with Alyssa.
Bro, that's a whole
Alyssa
nother
Violet.
story.
Yeah,
Alyssa
Alyssa Violet. That's
Violet.
Jake Paul's ex.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they're apparently back together now.
I need to run.
It's
down.
a whole thing.
I need to run down this whole thing because I don't know who's who. So Jake Paul is with who now?
We don't know. We don't
Alyssa,
know.
Both.
We don't know, but
At the
he
same
started
time, who
out.
knows?
He started out with Alyssa.
Yeah.
Things
Then
broke
was-
off with her.
Yeah.
He had a whole other girlfriend between Alyssa.
Erica.
Who knows if he's
Oh
even
my
ever
God.
dated
Guys,
Tana?
man,
These are crazy,
we
yo.
can't keep up, brother.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's a
hey,
lot.
hey, Jake, let me give you a piece of advice. Never go down to Miami because you try to pull that type of things with the Latina dog. You're coming.
done.
Done.
You are dead, my guy.